Felicity from GetYourRockOut here talking to the lovely Maritz from XDO. How are you doing today?
Good. I'm getting over the jet lag, so I'm getting a little better every day.
Brilliant. And you've literally pretty much just stepped off stage this second.
Pretty much, yeah, not too long ago.
But you don't look sweaty. You look as though you're fresh as a daisy, as it were. And it's quite impressive.
I'm used to it.
And I'm your first interview of the day as well, which is always a good place to be in. And
yes,
so I feel happy on that one.
She gets my full energy.
I like that. So how did you find the set?
I thought it was good. I mean, it's XDO's first time ever in England.
Wow.
So for us, it's a different thing because when we come to Europe, we're mostly in Germany or France or different places. So this is the first time we come to England, and the reception was great. And I was very impressed that people knew us that well. I mean, we've just released a second record about a year ago only, so it's very fresh and new band. So I was very happy about it, and I think we're coming back next month with the Spirits. The Roman Spirits are coming.
That's what
So next month we'll be back, I think, with Nile.
That's going to be one.
So yeah, Egypt and Rome, it'll be awesome. So it was a great step for that. So we'll see what happens.
Fantastic. It was quite an early slot, but you were happy with the crowd size and people were really going.
I played after Death Angel, so I already won. So no, there was a lot of people. The crowd was great. No complaints. First time ever. You can't say it's a bad thing, you know.
Yeah, so. Definitely. And of course we're here at Bloodstock. Have you actually managed to see anybody else? Will you manage to see anybody else?
I'm hoping I can get to see King Diamond.
Oh, fantastic.
My boys from Canada, Voivod, are here too as well. Hopefully I get to see those guys. I saw a little bit of Dark Funeral.
Oh, fantastic.
They were cool. So that's it.
Yeah. Good stuff, and at least you've got quite a relaxed day after this, I'm guessing, if you've not got a shoot straight on.
Tomorrow I'm here with Cataclysm, so that's going to be another one. That's a little bit more energy demanding, but looking forward to it. I haven't been here since 2008, so
wow.
It's cool to be back.
Fantastic. Well, it's good to have you back.
No, thank you.
And yeah, you guys, you released your last album was last year.
Yeah.
And everything I've seen about that reviews-wise was fantastic. You had some great reactions from people. Were you guys happy with, fans and press alike?
Absolutely. For us, it's, Caligula was a record, it's your second album. So it has a lot on the stake, and it's one of those things where it's like you're going to happen or you're not going to happen. So for us, it was a great progression, and it was received worldwide great. So I think people now love the album. It's about seeing the band live, and we're bringing this theatrical thing to the stages, and it's doing real well. I mean, the last tour was absolutely great. So we did in Europe was Pagan Fest, and that was absolutely great for us. So I mean, we do what we do, and all we can promise is that you've never seen something like this, because we're the only band doing the Roman thing, and it's completely different, so it's cool.
I mean, were all of you big into the Roman thing before you started the band, or is that kind of love developed over time?
Mainly me. I'm Italian origin, so I grew up with it, It's like, for me, it was, I was very proud of what we've accomplished in the world. I mean, there was dark things, but there was great things. A lot of evolution came from the Roman way of thinking, and I think even England, there was a lot of the Adrian Wall, and so many things happened here. So
all our roads.
I think that it influenced the whole world, and like not only here but in America as well. Where I live in Chicago, and I see things like pillars and different things that are so like, if you look at the Pantheon where they used to worship the gods in Rome, and then you look at the White House, it looks very similar. So there's a huge parallel between both, and we have running water. And that came from someplace. So it's just I love the history about it, and I love the evolution it gives, and I think there's no more brutal empire than the Roman Empire that fits with metal.
Definitely.
We crucified Jesus Christ, so that's it. All the black metal's done after that. So I'm just saying, I think that it's something interesting that should have been in metal a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I used to say, when I used to tour with Cataclysm in Italy, with bands, they used to come, dressed as Vikings. I was like, no, like they were Viking metal bands, but from Italy. And I was like, it doesn't work. So I go, why don't you do a Roman band because you're in Italy? That's your heritage. Well, we love, Man of Mars. I'm like, Man of Mars is cool, but you're in Italy with a Taurus hammer on your chest. It doesn't make sense. So I was like, you know what? I said, I'm going to do it myself. I mean, my blood is Italian, and I'm going to do it. So, and it's been great. I'm happy about it.
And the rest of the guys in the band, have they kind of developed a love for all of the historical side?
I'll tell you why. It'll be only a minute. We were on tour on Ozfest in the States with Cataclysm. And while we were touring in a bus at night, they had no choice but to watch the Rome series. And after watching the Rome series, they were like, we got to do this thing. So that's what happened.
That's absolutely fantastic. Well, nicely done. Well done. It takes a lot
I had to wheel them in. They were barbarians. I had to wheel them in.
Sit them down and force them to watch it, not let them watch anything else. I like that. And yeah, you're going to be touring with Niall soon. I mean, that is going to be one hell of a tour.
Absolutely.
Really
I think so too. And
are you all kind of big Niall fans as well?
We're now fans, and we've been friends for a long time, and me and Carl are good friends, and he actually guested on XDO record, the Final War song. He did a solo for me on my debut album. So it's, they talk about Egypt, we talk about Rome together. It's like, it's not a tour to be missed, So there's a lot of conflict but friendship in that whole thing. So it's going to be great.
No, I think that's going to be really, really very special.
For sure.
Looking forward to that one. In the next kind of few months, what else have you got planned?
Well, after the Nile XDO tour in Europe, we're going to be releasing a new Cataclysm record in October.
Fantastic.
And there's a huge hype on that too. And usually a Cataclysm record demands about 2 years of touring. So I know we will be back here in January, February.
Oh, fantastic.
We will be in England. We haven't toured England for the last record, so we will be here. It's going to be Cataclysm with Christian and Flesh God Apocalypse.
Oh,
so we will be us three here. Nice. And that's going to be also another great tour, so looking forward to it.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Very exciting. So absolutely tons going on then.
Too busy. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's always the way. You've either got nothing on and you're sitting there going, I can't believe I've got nothing on. And you're like, why? I can't stop.
The problem is when you're home, you want to go on tour. When you're on tour, you want to go home. So that's the whole thing.
Absolutely, definitely. You miss your home comforts, and then you get home and you're like, I don't want any of this. I want a bus again.
Right.
Yeah, difficult. But thank you so much for having a chat today.
Thank you.
It has been an absolute pleasure. We'll really look forward to seeing you, tomorrow.
Awesome.
And hopefully on the Nile tour too.
Yes.
So, brilliant.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.